Hello and welcome to part 2 of the Windows ME video. So let's unlock the machine. And as it loads up, you'll notice something. It doesn't look like ME at all. It's got an XP theme, and if I open up in my Documents window, you can see it's got the XP title bars as well. And if we open up the program I'm using for this, which is Revolutions Pack, you can see there's quite a few themes here. So obviously you've got the standard Windows ME one, you've got Windows XP Media Center, watercolor, which is based on the Windows XP Whistler beta themes, and then obviously you've got Windows 7, and there's even Windows 7 Superbar, which means that it has the thicker taskbar that Windows 7 has. And as I say, let's open up another window. As you can see, it's even got Windows 7 buttons. But I like XP, so we'll go for XP. Yeah, so what I've done is I've installed a program here called KernelEX. What this should do is allow me to run some newer XP programs on Windows ME. It also works on Windows 98 if you wanted to give that a try. I mean, at the moment, obviously we've still got the old Windows Media Player, the old Internet Explorer, and so on. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get some newer software running on here, such as a newer web browser, maybe a newer media player such as Vlc, and maybe some other programs as well. So I'll see you in just a second. I'm just going to pause the video while I get those files ready to install. The first two programs we're going to try are Vlc Media Player 2.0.5, sorry, and newer versions should run under KernelEX as well, but without the graphical interface, and Opera 12.02, which is the latest version that will run on here with KernelEX. So let's give them a run. We'll do VLC first. As you can see, that loads up. And now we'll install Opera. We need to set it to Windows 2000 SP4. Okay on that. So there we go. I mean, let's see what happens when we load my website. Still doesn't seem to like my CSS. Does it work with HTTPS? No, it doesn't. So it seems, in fact, I believe I know why. Yeah, so the CSS file is from a secure server, and these older browsers don't support the newer HTTPS protocols. So if I click on About, because it tries to go to that, it will just take us to that. So if I take out the HTTPS and just take out the S, if it lets me do that, there we go, it will load. But obviously it doesn't load anything that's got HTTPS on it. So if I let's try one of the JadWeb websites. As you can see, this website loads perfectly, and if I click on download, you get the key as you're supposed to. Download. I don't think this was going to run on here. I need Winrar. Actually, we can try that. We can try and download Winrar and see what version of Winrar we can get. So let's just search on here. So let's just see if we can get the older version of Winrar installed. I don't think that program will work. Actually, it might do. Net Framework 2.0. 32-bit Windows ME. So it might work. I think I compiled that as a Net 2.0 program. Obviously, download.cnet.com. Hasn't loaded its style sheets quite clearly. So yeah, we'll give my program of mine a try. What we want is older versions. Where are older versions of Winrar? Let's just search Winrar. As you can see, it's quite slow actually loading pages, but while we're waiting for that to install, what we can do is we can just try a media file in VLC. So yeah, we don't have MIDI on here, on VLC anyway, but that will work in Media Player. And obviously you can upgrade to Media Player 9 on here, I believe, so let's download Winrar. And you know what, we'll have a look for Windows Media Player 9 download. Oh, that's an SDK, we don't want that. That's probably on here actually. Oh, perfect. That's downloaded, so we'll install that. We'll install .NET Framework 2.0. Oh. Or not, we can't install that. So we'll probably get an error when we try and run this then. But what we can do is see if the setup will run, because I believe it's set so it won't run on. It's got a setting so it detects, for example, Windows a Windows 2000. So let's just give this a try actually, because even if the program doesn't work, we can at least try out the setup to see if that works. So is that one? Did that go to the desktop? I didn't see it go to the desktop. Not seeing it extract in there. It's just okay. It doesn't like that page, that window. Sorry. There we go. So let's run this. So we get an error. let's see what happens if we run it in Windows 2000 SP4 mode. Nope, so it doesn't like that. It's surprising, but I would have thought the setup program would have at least run, but clearly not. Has this loaded yet? Windows Media Player 9. I don't think it's available on here actually, because I believe Microsoft made them take it off. But we'll have a look. Multimedia. Oh, it is. Or at least there's a link to the page, so we'll have to see. But it's taking its time to load. How much RAM does this VM have? 256. To be honest, given the amount of RAM, it is doing pretty well, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, we haven't got a start menu shortcut, but we could put one in if we wanted to, I guess. Winrar. Is it shift or is it control? I can never remember. There we go. So I can put Winrar into the start menu. Let's see if this has come up. Yeah, it has. What we want is Media Player. Let's give this a try actually. We're going to try all of these and just see if setup will run. So the first one we're going to download is the NT one. Again, this isn't an NT version of Windows, but I didn't mean to click when I meant to click save. And then we'll do the same. Yeah. So it seems to. Yep, that crashes. Let's see what happens when we try the XP one. See, it says there that Windows Media Player 9 is compatible with Windows 95, but it actually isn't compatible with Windows 95. So, I've saved it, but we'll run it from here anyway and just see what happens. Accept. Okay. So the XP one actually seems to. Yeah, so it wants a Windows, new version of Windows. So let's give this one a try. Windows 2000 x64 doesn't exist, so I don't know what they're advertising there. Click here. Actually, what we should try is, while that's downloading, is we should try the other setups, but with their compatibility mode. So we'll set this one to NT Service Pack 6. And just see what happens. Okay. Oh. So that XP install did work. Interesting. The one thing you'll notice is that the XP one has got a more blue hint to it, but this has a grey hint. And it's the same on all of the older ones because it fits more with the classic theme. And obviously this doesn't know about Revolutions Pack, although it does have the XP style bar at the top, toolbar. I mean, you can go into, I believe it's now playing, and then if you go to, it's one of these visualizations, enhancements. There's a color chooser somewhere. don't know if it's in this one. Or whether it's only in the XP one. It might only be in the XP version by the looks of it. Because that isn't letting me change any. Which is odd given that they said it was the XP version, but clearly it's not, because this isn't the XP version. And I noticed how at first the icon didn't change, and actually the icon's gone again and it's back again now. But now the icon has changed to the Media Player 9 icon. So yeah, Media Player 9 works. And I mean, if we go to see Windows Media again and just pick one, you can see the icons have changed, but we get the classic design there. And we can go helping about Windows, and you can see it's still Windows ME. We're not cheating here or anything. Just trying to think if there's anything else we can try. We can try Open Office. Let me just find Open Office KernelEX. For 5.2 is the version of KernelEX 3.2.1. So Open Office 3.2.1. Actually, it's probably better to find it on oldversion.com. Just go through some of these again. Because oldversion.com has crashed, it seems. I didn't mean to click on that. And this actually leads me on to something interesting. Actually, I have a Dell Latitude C640 on the way that can run Windows 98, Windows NT 4, Windows 2000 and Windows XP, looking at the driver list. So that might be another video for another day, especially given that we're all stuck in at the moment. What we're looking for. Don't actually see Open Office in here. You've got LibreOffice, which is basically the same thing, but it's a newer version than the one we need. There we go, openoffice.org. And we want 3.2.1. And we'll see the release date when we do it. So I believe it was probably around 2012, 2011, 2010 time. Doesn't say here, I don't think. But notice how it does say Windows 2000 and no Windows 98, no Windows ME, and no Windows 95. But let's give this a try. Do you love how that animates in Windows 95, not 95, 98 and ME? Let's wait for that. It's going to take quite a while, so I'm just going to pause the video while that. Another thing I've just found that we're going to take a look at, as you can see, that we may have multiple. I'm going to check this Midi devices that we can test, so we'll give those a test as well. Yeah, so as you can see, we're currently on Microsoft GS Wavetable Synth. So if we go and just put Town on, that's what it sounds like. Now if we go into here and change that to creative and then try again. We don't seem to be getting anything there. We may have to restart Media Player, or the computer actually. I'll give that a try in a minute, after we've tried OpenOffice. Actually, I don't think that's going to install, and I think that's an issue to do with this VM. Regardless of what I do, I get Windows installer errors. It's not to do with Windows ME, but we can give it a try if we put it in 2000 SP4 to see if that fixes the problem. Again, I'm not sure it will, but we can give it a try. No, so let me just try something actually. I don't think this has good old services.msc, so I believe we've got to use msconfig. Don't see it in there. Shows how much I know about older versions of Windows. Older versions of 9X. I can do 2000 and stuff, NT stuff, but shows how much I know. I don't know why I've opened that up. The question is, does that actually say it does? Just wondered if it said 98. But yeah, so let's give it a restart and just see if that MIDI stuff works. And if it doesn't, then I think that's the end of this video for now. Shouldn't take too long for it to boot up. There we go, so we're on the desktop. Let's log in. Let's just try MIDI. No, doesn't seem to want to work with the creative MIDI option. But if I change it to if I change that, it should work. Again, if I change it back to Microsoft. But yeah, that's it for this video. So we've just a quick overview of what we've done. We've installed some programs on here that you wouldn't normally be able to run on here, such as a newer version of Vlc, newer version of Opera. We've tried to install OpenOffice, but we can't due to some Windows installer errors. Newer version of Winrar. We've got Media Player 9 as well now, which obviously did support ME, but we have Media Player 7. We've had a look at the Revolutions pack, which also obviously I don't think I showed you but it does let you change the icons, although for whatever reason it's not letting me do that. As you can see, if I apply, it doesn't change the icons, but you know, the options there, it should work. If maybe it's my color settings that's causing that 4-bit. No, it doesn't seem to make a difference. But yeah, so thank you for watching this 2-part series on Windows ME. With it being 20 years old this year. If you want any more videos like this, just let me know, and I'll see if I can come up with some ideas for that. But yeah, I just thought I'd do this because I hadn't posted for a while, and obviously a lot of time at the moment have been all stuck in, so it's something for you to watch and something for me to create. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.